Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for the segment, we have Jon Clay, Vice President of Threat Intelligence at Trend Macro, to discuss unmasking pig butchering scams and protecting your financial future. Jon, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill. Great to have be on the show with you.
All right, you got it. And the name's quite a bit scary. What are the demographics of pig butchering scam victims?
Yeah, it's interesting. We did a research report at Trend Micro and actually looked at pig butchering and actually followed the scammers that were targeting victims. The victims tend to be anywhere from 18 to 59, but they can be older as well. The majority of them are probably between 30 and 49 years old. And they're looking for people that have a history of investments and actually have money to spend on investment.
What is the financial impact of these types of scams?
Quite a bit. You can lose hundreds of thousands of dollars in some cases. I mean, the average is between 10 and 100,000. So definitely investors who think they're getting a good investment out of this can lose a lot of money out of it.
How do pig butchering scammers reach their victims?
Yeah, that's an interesting one because over the years, a lot of people's phone numbers have been stolen or taken in breaches of some of the vendors that have all that information. And so they start contacting the people via SMS and text messages, and they try to find and solicit a victim in that way. So your phone, typically you'll get a text to you. It'll ask you about investing in cryptocurrencies, and then it starts the whole process.
What are some of the emerging new tactics?
Yeah, one of the things we're seeing now is instead of one-on-one chats, they're doing group chats. So they'll actually bring in a bunch of people, both victims and then people that work for them. That shows that in a group environment, people may be a little less suspicious in a group environment. It also allows them to find out who's interested and who isn't very quickly, because the people that aren't will leave the chat very quickly. The people that are will stay in it. They'll show information like they'll show their daily activities. They'll show the money that they've made on a daily basis, all to entice the victim to start investing with them.
And Jon, how can individuals avoid falling prey to pig butchering scams?
Yeah, probably the biggest one is look for suspicious in terms of an unsolicited text to you about cryptocurrency investment. Also look to see if they, too good of returns. That's a big red flag there. If they send you to a brokerage account and they have legitimate ones that they show up, or they're illegitimate, but they look legitimate. Take a look at those. Maybe look at the FTC to see if that domain has been registered as a scamming domain. So there's a number of things you can do, but the main thing is just be suspicious if they're showing up and on a text message and asking you to get really good returns on a cryptocurrency investments.
All right, Jon, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thanks, Jill.